Everybody, welcome to this episode of Dave's Saturday Podcast for Saturday, May 29th, 2021. I'm doing this one in my car because I guess my roommate's new thing is sleeping till noon, so I don't want to wake him up. So I got to sit in my car in the morning and do my podcast today. This was a good week. It was a nice, easy, simple week where I starved a lot, but I lost a lot of weight. So, good week for dieting. Let me go over my diet. How have I lost 10 pounds in 6 weeks? By suffering. That's how. No. If you're wanting to lose weight, maybe you're trying to cut, because that's what I'm doing. Cutting is when people who don't need to lose weight so you can see their muscles better. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing that, and here's my routine. I wake up, there's a 50-50 chance I eat breakfast. If I eat breakfast, I eat cottage cheese, only cottage cheese, and a donut if I'm going on a bike ride, which is once or twice a week. Sometimes I don't even eat the donut. Sometimes I do. So that's the first meal. Second meal of the day has been a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every single day. It gets a little boring, but what are you going to do, you know? But you're so hungry that everything tastes like friggin' manna from heaven, so it's not a bad deal at all. Sorry if my microphone gets a little loud, because the microphone's kind of close to me today, and it's just something we're going to have to deal with. That's why there's a volume meter. My dinners are typically chicken with barbecue sauce and 2 pieces of bread. Sometimes they're all together. I've been deconstructing it lately because I just really want the flavor of the bread because I'm insane. Also, I don't know how else. I mean, it would get messy if I made it into a sandwich, so now I'm just kind of winging it. I've been using this seasoning that's really good. It's called Texas seasoning. There's an actual name on it. I thought it was funny. And it's got a smoky flavor. That's what it says. I don't know how you're supposed to make a smoke flavor out of seasoning. They like capture the smoke and press it down into little chips and put it in your food. Maybe that'd be pretty cool. I bet that's what they do. That seems like the modern age science way of making smoke flavor. And then throughout the day, I'll have some gummies as snacks because they're 70 calories each, and I can eat up to like 200-300 in snacks a day, and that brings me to a ballpark of 1,400 to 1,500. Which means I'm losing about 1,000 calories a day, something around that. And if I'm riding a bike, then even more. Yesterday, I rode a bike 20 miles-ish. Well, I rode 15 and then ran 2, which is the same amount of calorie burn. So I burned 1,000 calories, and I ate 800 calories for breakfast because I knew I was going to do a lot. And then I didn't eat lunch. I ate some gummies and dinner was like 1,000 calories, something like that. And that's basically how every day goes. I could not get to sleep because I was so hungry because I was such a high deficit yesterday. But I got there. I had like a little bit of peanut butter jelly sandwich, like a half of one, and that got me right to sleep. So that's good. I also needed less sleep. I slept 6 hours last night. It feels like I slept a solid 8, like a good 8. So that's been a benefit of dieting. Well, you guys don't really care about my dieting. I just like to think that you do. So I'll go over my week now. Monday, I went to work. I had my softball game, which I did okay in. I had a few base hits, but nothing spectacular. Didn't make any great plays or anything. Just kind of played a normal game. Tuesday, I had a Bible study, and I went to work that day, and I feel like something else happened that was important. But I guess not. Oh, I rode my bike 20 miles before the Bible study. Duh. I'm getting really into riding a bike because it's easier than running, and my legs aren't in agony for every second. But I am also trying to run. The day after that, I ran a mile or 2. That was Wednesday. That's what I did for Wednesday. Then there was game night, but I just wiped. I couldn't do anything, so I just went to bed early. I went to bed at like 8:30 and woke up at like 5. And then I laid in bed for an hour watching TV. And Thursday I went to work, and right after work, and I've been planning this for weeks, right after work, I went to a Mariners game. Now, let me tell you, I was expecting baseball. I got a whole lot more than that. First we walk in. Well, first we drove down, which the drive was easy, so it was nothing really spectacular about that. We parked. We go to the stadium. We walk in. Second we walk in, they hand us a bobblehead of Marco Gonzalez. I don't know who he is at all, but I got his bobblehead, so that was great. And then we walk up. We're sitting up real high, and we're sitting there. And for an entire hour, there was sorry, people are walking by my car. If you know my car's a little nutty. So for an entire hour, I waved at him. For an entire hour, we sat there. Sorry, this has been dragging on. For an entire hour, that's the only thing I'm going to say the rest of the podcast. For an entire hour, I sat there listening to them talk about how Asian people were the greatest people on planet Earth, and how we had to worship Asian people. And Asian people, I don't understand. I get that racism exists, but I'm not lecturing me about how great I should treat Asian people. It's not going to make me treat Asian people better. It's going to have the opposite effect, if anything, because now I'm nervous. It's like, oh, are these Asian people going to think I'm only talking to them because I need to be nice to Asian people? And I think that's really stupid. So why can't I just treat people like people? It's really dumb. Okay, now that I've had that little rant, that tiny bit of politics, which it's not even politics, it's just stupid. I'm not going to treat people differently because of their race, okay? I get it. I never have, I never will. All right, so stop shoving that down my throat like I am or something. It's real mean. I get that there are people like that, but I don't think doing that's going to make them change their mind. So then the baseball game starts, and there's a lot of ads. Kinda, not really ads, but like, I don't know. It's kind of garbage. There were like a couple fun things. Like, if you're at a baseball game, it's supposed to be baseball oriented, not like political garbage that I did not pay for. I'm just very upset about that. That's all. Anyway, I think they stopped playing the political stuff around inning 7, and then I really had a good time. The Mariners won 5-0. They beat the Texas Rangers. I thought it'd be funny to go see Texas play before I moved to Texas. But they lost, and the Mariners won. It was a very nice game. Like, the baseball game was fun, and the rest was take it or leave it. Oh, there was a lot of the vaccinations. They were like giving vaccines out at the game. They were really pressing for people to get vaccinated. They kept advertising like, oh, you can go to the next game for $10 if you have a vaccine. You can sit in the vaccinated section, which was a section. It was in the outfield. Yeah, the seats are gonna be $10 if they're in the outfield. You idiots! I'm not gonna get a worse seat because I'm vaccinated. Golly, and they have to be around more people. You know, we were commenting how nice it was that people were so far apart, because you have to worry about someone sitting next to you and yelling in your ear. You have to worry about someone eating a hot dog right next to you. You have to worry about anything that you have to worry about when someone sits next to you in a stadium. That's real nice to be like. Why can't they just separate Why can't we have like half-mile long stadiums and all the seats are 6 feet apart permanently? I don't care about like diseases. I just care about, I don't like being around people. That's all. That's all I have to say about that one. Okay. Well, that's my little rant on baseball. What else this week? Saturday was today. I'm an idiot. Friday was yesterday. Friday. Watched a lot of TV. I read a book. I rode my bike 15 miles yesterday and then went on a run. Yeah, I already talked about. Basically, I talked about my day. My day was diet oriented, so I didn't really do much. I kind of use Friday as a semi-rest day, where I still like do laundry and clean the kitchen and stuff like that, but I don't really put a lot of effort towards doing stuff. Then Saturday, I do my podcast. I write some comedy. I do other things that I have to do. And that's how Saturdays go. Then Sundays are more of a heavy rest day where I watch TV and I read, and that's it. I don't do laundry, don't do anything. And a lot of it's diet. Like, I'm dieting, so every day Well, I need more rest because I'm dieting. My body doesn't have enough energy. And then once I'm done dieting, then Friday and Saturday is probably going to be, well, I'm going to be moved. So I really don't know what my schedule is going to look like when I'm there. So everything's kind of up in the air. I am going to start cooking a lot. Man, I got this KitchenAid in my shopping cart on the KitchenAid website ready to ship as soon as I'm in Texas. I'm getting like $600 worth of kitchen stuff because I really want kitchen stuff. So I'm getting all that shipped to Texas as soon as I move. I'm going to live in Texas for as long as I can because I know I can do comedy there, and I know I can get a good job there. I know I can work my way up into accounting if I have to. I know I can find a wife there because it's a big city. So there's really nothing that isn't there except for the ocean and a mountain, which is all Bellingham has. And it's great. I like it. But there's no jobs, and the people are kind of irritating. They say they're nice people, but they're like nice for like 10 seconds, and then they're annoying after that because it's just their personalities, I guess. I don't know. I can't stand like 99% of people after I get to know them for 2 weeks. It's not frustrating. It's just I have to be around these people, and I don't want to, and I can't think of any. Well, I can think of specific examples, but I'm not going to say them. Even though none of those people listen to my podcast because they're a bunch of tools that'll just be nice to me, but not actually, dive into the things that I enjoy doing. Even though I watch all their YouTube stuff, even though it's dog shit. I don't know. Okay, so no names, but this guy's never gonna listen to it because he's a tool. Maybe he'll go back one day if I make it big and be like, man, well, how do I make it big now? He's the kind of guy. So he did the same thing that I did for a while, where he kind of says he's doing stuff and then he never does it. And now I just do stuff and don't talk about it. So I think that's what he needs to start doing. He does do some stuff, but it's just not good at all. He keeps talking about, well, I'm not going to keep talking about him because there's no point. But he irritates me, and there are a lot of people like him around here. I just want to be around people that are chill and just do stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start a new segment called News from a Small City in the USA. So what I'm going to do is pull up a random map. A random city in the USA. I'm just going to open up Maps, and I'm going to click on a random spot in the USA, and then zoom in, and then I'm going to look up the news for that area of the country and comment on their news, because I think that's a lot of fun. Okay. I clicked on Corpus Christi, Texas. Let's see, Corpus Christi news. Corpus. Now, I did not intentionally click on Texas. I just kind of moved my mouse around and clicked somewhere, and it was Corpus Christi, Texas, so suck it up. What's in the news? Corpus Christi man finds dead woman in his bed. What? Okay, this is great. This is a great segment. I already love this. Corpus Christi, Texas. A local man made a gruesome discovery early Wednesday morning at his apartment in the 4800 block of South Alameda. Corpus Christi police said around 1:55 a.m. officers were called to the Sterling apartment after a man found the body of a woman in his bed. Police said the man hadn't been home in several weeks. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. When he returned Wednesday morning, he went to his bedroom, and that's when he found a dead woman in his bed. This is insane. Police said he then exited the apartment and called 911. Corpus Christi police said it's too early to tell if foul play is involved or if the woman died of natural causes. Are you kidding me? This is the craziest thing. Oh yeah, officer, I don't know. I was gone for like 3 weeks. There was just a dead woman in my bed. I have no idea how this could happen, officer. I promise, I definitely didn't do anything. Oh, man. Corpus Christi is the place to live. You can get away with anything there. I'm really sorry if the podcast got super loud there for a minute. I really can't control this microphone that well because I'm in my car. Sorry. Man. That's a good way to do it, though. You know? Give her some I don't know, poison. And then go on vacation for 3 weeks and then get back and be like, oh, I have no idea how this happened. I have no clue. She's just in my bed and she's dead? How did that happen? That's crazy, officer. Oh, I have no idea. Investigation is still ongoing, obviously. Okay, this is all very gruesome stuff. Let me get into something a little more uplifting. Spraying schedule targets mosquito breeding grounds. Aw, this sounds nice. Murder of mosquitoes. To help bring more sustainable relief, the city's Vector Council will start a new spraying schedule that concentrates on the known breeding grounds of mosquitoes. That's the whole article, basically. Oh, there's like all these charts. Okay, guys, we're going to learn a little bit about how they spray for mosquitoes. Vector Control asks the public to practice 5 Ds of defense. DEET. Use insect repellent containing DEET. There's no, reasons for this. I'm assuming it's because DEET is good for killing insects. That's what I have to assume. Dress. Dress in long sleeve and pants when you're outside. You idiots. This is Texas. Do you think people are really going to listen to that? Man, I know I'm burning up, but I got to wear this long pants and long sweater because what if I get bit by a mosquito? Oh my gosh. It's not like their hands and their faces isn't exposed or anything because, I don't know. I mean, they have to wear gloves and a ski mask. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm going to be burning up in Texas wearing that long sleeve and that, sorry, I was looking at something. Wearing those long sleeve and long pants, long socks. I need to wear that ski mask so I don't get bit by any mosquitoes. Okay. Dawn, daytime, and dusk are the times of days when mosquitoes are most active. That's the whole day, you idiots! Oh, they're not active at night. Great. Nobody's outside well, some people are outside at night. But not very many people are outside at night. What? Why did they have to clarify that mosquitoes are active during the day? I know this. This is stupid. There should be the 4 Ds of defense, because this one's dumb. Drain. Regularly drain standing water, including water collected in empty cans, tires, buckets, clogged rain gutters, etc. Mosquitoes breed in stagnant water. Now, this one's a good one, okay? All right. They do. And I agree that you should not leave stagnant water out. I can't really make fun of that one. Doctor. Consult a physician if you feel sick after being bitten. You know, I don't like this one because if I feel sick, why would I ever consult a doctor? You know, I got my girl Cheryl. Cheryl's got these oils, you know. She's got these essential oils. And she's fixed me right up. All I got to do is drink some lavender oil, and I will be good to go. You know, mosquitoes hate lavender. Oh, no, mosquitoes love lavender. It starts with L. Oh, gosh. What's that essential oil that starts with D? Dill. Hopefully it's a dill. I'm going to look up dill. Essential oil. Dill essential oil. Oh, there's dillweed. And mosquitoes hate the letter D. Man, this dill will kill mosquitoes. Rest in peace, mosquitoes. Use that dill essential oil. Drink that down, you'll be dead in a second. Amen. Amen. Okay, well. Oh, don't forget your pets. Dogs need limited time outdoors because they're susceptible. Okay. Where am I at on my podcast? Man, I'm going to have longer podcasts because this segment is the greatest thing I've ever done. Man, everybody's going to love this. All one listener. Corpus Christi plans new mental health unit. That's nice. I'm just going to read the article titles. Corpus Christi officials find body of missing 18-year-old at Padre Island. They found him. Salvation Army steps up to relocate several homeless people staying at the tent at a children's playground at a tent city at a children's playground in Corpus Christi. That's where I like to set up my homeless camp, at a children's playground. I think there's very specific homeless individuals that very much like being there. No names. Heads up, Corpus Christi drivers. Traffic is switching at 6 points temporarily. Oh, doing a reconstruction on an intersection. That's good for the city. Pothole blitz. City of Corpus Christi repairs potholes. Now this article sounds like it's worth a read. They're repairing potholes? That's insane. Corpus Christi, Texas. It's a problem that faces Corpus Christi, residents on many of the city's streets. Potholes. The city of Corpus Christi is fixing potholes through their pothole program. And right now the city is undergoing a pothole blitz. The pothole blitz lasts for about a month, ending in June, And the city is hoping to fix potholes in areas that are affected the most. Slow day in the news, huh? Holy crap. How long is this? Oh, it's like a good 2 pages. Oh, and they interviewed a guy about it. Okay, now the rest of the stuff is like college baseball. Yeah, they're out of news. That's like 4 days ago. Okay, well, I guess that's it for the podcast. Why did you stop recording? Oh, I'm a moron. It didn't stop recording. So I pulled up a different tab, and it was an older podcast. I was very confused as to why I wasn't recording. I'm very sorry about that. But that's it for this episode, and it's 20 minutes again. Hey, thank you very much. 20 minutes? Amen, brother. What am I doing tomorrow, you ask? Because I never talk about my Sundays, because I guess that's not part of the week. What did I do last Sunday? I didn't do anything. I'm not doing much. I already talked about what I was doing Sunday. I'm in a good mood today. Good mood. Okay, well, I'm going to leave you with some words of wisdom. It's Pothole Blitz June in Corpus Christi, Texas. Have a good night.